Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a highly requested video that you guys have been requesting ever since fall started, and it is a makeup look using a VAMPY lip. I love the way this look came out. You can wear it for any holiday that it's coming up, but it's also a very wearable fall look. You can definitely alter the eye, probably not do anything on the eyes and just do a VAMPY lip, or do the eyes and do a nude lip. But I love this because, like I said, you can alter it in any different way, and it's makeup, guys. Play around with it. It's not supposed to be perfect, you know? I hope that you guys enjoy this tutorial. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Follow me on all of my social medias. They are linked down below and at the beginning credits, you guys. I love you guys lots. And I will see you guys in more fall videos coming. Let me know you guys' suggestions down below. And that's that. So let's just hop right into the tutorial. And I will see you guys in the next one. Hey guys, so brows are done, as you can see. I'm excited to do this look because I'm going to go in depth. I've already done a fall tutorial obviously, but I want to go in depth about my skin in this one because transitioning from summer into the drier seasons, my skin gets drier. So I want to show you guys a lot of the products I use to prep before I do makeup, which also allows it to last longer. That's the point of me showing you guys my skincare right now. Because as soon as I get out of the shower, my skin gets really dry and it needs moisture right away. But I wanted to wait to show you guys what I use. Right out of the shower, I just use my Mario Badescu facial spray. This is the one with cucumber and green tea. Just really quickly to just hydrate my skin, not make it feel so dry. The next thing I like to go in with an oil. This is my favorite oil ever, and I literally found it at TjMaxx for $6, guys. This is a coconut balancing facial oil. So this is actually coconut oil and vitamin E. So it's two different things. I don't use this every day because it does still contain coconut oil, but when I want to wear makeup and I'm going to be wearing it practically all day, I do use this. Like I said, coconut oil isn't like extremely bad to where you can't use it every now and then, but every day is just not good. It's probably, if you get clogged pores, that's probably why, because you're using it every day. But I just do a few drops all around my face, as you can see. Once this is pretty much settled in and giving me a nice glow, look at that, yes. I then go in with my Pixi Wakeup Vitamin Mist. This is one of my favorites. As you can see, I'm already low, so I need to go get a new one. I think these retail for $15 at your local drugstore. I'm giving my face a lot of vitamins and a lot of moisture, so this is just going to add on to this oil. I'm going to really let this set for a while. I like doing this at first, but then I kind of stop to let it really like soak in just by itself. Next thing is moisturizer. I don't like to do a bunch just because I still do a lot of skincare at night. So these are basically the two that I use, and not every single day, guys. Usually every single day I'll just use my moisturizer, which is super duper hydrating. You guys know that I love the CeraVe moisturizer from Target, and it is drugstore affordable. This is from Sephora, so it's high-end. This is the Josie Maran with Argan oil face butter, and it says ultra hydrating. I still love my CeraVe one, but right now it's just not enough moisture. I have to reapply that one at least 2 to 3 times a day just to keep my skin hydrated with this drier weather. This one I don't have to apply it at all after I've already applied it that day. So this is what I also like to use just before my makeup, because it keeps it moisturized, keeps my skin moisturized all underneath of my makeup. So I just kind of dot it everywhere. I even bring this on my neck. Since I don't use eye creams all that much, I like to bring it up to my eyes also. So that's basically the moisturizer, and then for my lips, I like to use my Pixi lip polish. Alright guys, so I'm going to do the eyes now. I'm just going to hop right into it. I'm going to do my eyes, do a voiceover, and then I'll come back to like actually chit-chatting with you when it comes down to my face. Going on to skin now that all of the skincare has had time to settle. I'm going to go in with 2 primers, mainly because one of them is a moisturizing primer with SPF. As you guys saw, I didn't use anything with SPF because I haven't found anything that I like with SPF besides my Dermalogica SPF thing. But the next best thing that I've been using that has SPF, I even wear this without makeup just because it has sunscreen. So this has SPF 15. And it is the Neutrogena Healthy Skin Primer. So this is what it looks like. I'm just going to apply this everywhere because you need sunscreen everywhere. Look who came, guys. Look who came to visit. Hello. Hello. My goodness, you just want attention. Yes, you do. You just want attention. Moving on. Now this is the primer I like using with the foundation I'm going to use, so this is why I use 2 different primers. The foundation I have tried with this primer alone, and it stayed on just as great, but I like the way it comes out better using this primer. I just have that kind of preference. Like, it looks a little more flawless using this primer because this primer is obviously like supposed to give you that like very flawless finish. So this is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. Gonna apply this everywhere that I'm applying makeup using patting motions, some swiping, mostly up here because I have to get it like in my hairline. So for this part I'm actually going to just brush my hair back really quick. So I'm gonna be mixing 2 foundations. They are the same brand. They're the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk and Power Fabric. I'm just dotting this all over my face. Then I blend away with my beauty blender. Alright guys, so now that I've blended in my foundation for a while, I am now going in with my NARS Creamy Concealer. Gonna apply this in the areas that I highlight, blend it, and then set. So now for bronzer, after we've set the whole face. Also, by the way, as you guys saw, I didn't bake as much. I do still crease a lot, no matter if I get oily or I'm dry, like I still crease. So most of the areas that I baked are just right under my eyes where I have my creases under here, around my mouth, my chin, my upper lip, and my forehead. So now moving on to bronzer, like I said, I'm going to be trying out this Bahama Mama bronzer because the Balm, as you guys can see, sent me a bunch of stuff if you have me on Snap. And I know a lot of people really like this bronzer. It might be a little too cool toned for me, but we'll see. On camera it doesn't look cool toned. On camera it looks like orange, like perfect. But over here it looks a little cool toned for me. I've already been liking a bunch of their other stuff, like their eye palette I really liked, so now I'm just going to bronze up my face with this bronzer. Alright guys, now that we have bronzed up the face, I'm going to go quickly back into the eyes. And I'm not going to do it as dark and dramatic as we did on the lid because we are still using a vampy lip. I'm just going to kind of match up the bottom parts with a little sweep of colors. So I'm going to be taking the 2 transition shades that I used in the crease, just running it right under my lash line. So for blush, I'm going to be using Paaarty. This comes in the birthday collection from Sephora, and it's one of my absolute favorite blushes. I will never get over it. But it also is a matte, and because we're doing so much on the eyes and the lip, I want it to just be a subtle blush. I don't want it to be overpowering like a hot pink blush would be. But I am still going to add a lot because, like I mentioned, every time that I add a blush is always the first thing to fade away the quickest. So just want to add more of it so that it kind of stays as much as possible. So now moving on to highlighter. This is the Laura Geller Ballerina highlight. So this is what it looks like. super pretty. You guys know that I'm obsessed with gilded honey. So let's see how this one looks. I'm gonna put it on my nose first. Very cute on the nose. I like it. I like that it's like a pink and gold together, so love it. I'm also going to add some on my brow bone. For the lips, now that everything is set, I'm going to go back in with my coconut oil and just apply this on my lips to moisturize. A lot of you guys have asked before when I've done this on my lips if it has any effect on how the lipstick applies, and it does not. It's basically just a chapstick, but I like using an oil just because when I use matte lipsticks, the oil lasts a lot longer than a chapstick does underneath my lips. With that being said, I'm going to use my MAC Strip Down Lip Liner. Okay, so I have two lip options here. So I have a high-end and kind of a drugstore, more affordable I should say. So I have a high-end and affordable lip. This one is by the Balm and this one is called Adoring. So here's the first lip, you guys. It's a little more on the red side, but it's still kind of vampy, you know? This definitely looks like more of a holiday look for me. Wear it to Thanksgiving. So I've lined my lips. You can still see some of the old lipstick, but this one is definitely, I mean, this is high-end. So this is a Burberry Velvet lip. I think this is it's supposed to be a velvet lip. Yes, liquid lip velvet. These feel so good, you guys. And this one is in the shade Ox Blood, number 53. Oh, it like goes on so smoothly, it's amazing. Okay guys, so this is the really vampy one. The lip hasn't dried, but because it's velvet, it's going to take a really long time. This is, I prefer this one definitely over the Balm one, just because this one is a little bit more on the red side. Like I said, this look is more like a lot of you guys requested a vampy lip, so this one is a vampy lip. Obviously, if you have different ones, go for it. I know NYX has a bunch of different colors. I just had these available, so